Hello, I'm Mal, and welcome back to the Wasteland 2 Early Access Beta. Alright, well, in the first episode, which was really just introductory for this series, we went over a lot of the different mechanics, changes that have been made in this new build. This is the build from the 21st of April of 2014. I have now gone back out into the wastes. If you didn't watch the last episode, I purposely went and found a much tougher encounter to test out some of the new combat mechanics. Obviously the team was not able to handle that fight. So I left the Ranger Citadel and I've now come to the radio tower. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the story, the radio tower is the first place that General Vargas sort of orders us to go to. And there's really two purposes. One, we need the repeater units that Ace had. And the repeater units are for boosting the radio signals throughout this area of Arizona. They need to be installed at different places. The second is that we need to find out what happened to Ace. So that's why we're here, to start tracking down what happened to Ace. So let's jump into that, shall we? Okay, and here's Ace's Ranger Star. Take a look at the log. Oh. You know, I'm not sure that I even looked at this in the first episode. It looks like we have... They've made some additional changes. Oh, they have. That's kind of cool. So obviously this is a cleaner interface. I like that. Then you can sort by latest, priority, or location. Very nice. So these are the things happening at what they're calling the attack site. Okay, so find Ace's repeater units near the radio tower. Look for traces of Ace's logbook. Discovered Ace's star. Discovered Ace's star, snagged on Tumbleweed near where he was attacked. Someone back at HQ might be interested. Yeah, most likely General Vargas, right? We get a little bit of flavor text from Angela because obviously she'll be upset about anything regarding Ace. Okay, now, unless they have changed it, this area does have some low-level raiders in the area, and there's two ways to go. You can go this way, which takes us straight to the radio tower. But we're not going to do that. We're going to sweep around the side here, because there's an additional combat option over here and some loot that we can pick up. Okay, go back to where you can, repay the toll. Yeah, we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is sort of go ahead and set up for combat. So let's see. Let's take our sniper. At the beginning, I think I've mentioned this before, the sniper is particularly useful and powerful at the beginning part of the beta. Now, there are higher-end sniper rifles that you can get. I have only been able to ever find like one upgrade, which quite frankly was not even that powerful. It's kind of underwhelming. But you can get more powerful sniper rifles, and at least in the beginning of the game, the sniper rifle is very useful because these guys have relatively low hit points, your enemies, and they can usually, you know, you can start the fight with them from a pretty fair distance, and you can usually take down some targets before they even get to you, particularly if they're melee based. So that's something to bear in mind. Okay, let's see, where are we going to put Angela? We'll put Angela right here. And again, I'm just sort of pre-setting up this encounter. I'm going to grab the sniper here. And let's see, should we take out, is that person melee based? Can't really tell. Yes. Alright, so we want to take out somebody with a weapon. Did we finish him or just hurt him? Well, let's see, I think we got him. We did indeed. Okay, see what I'm talking about? So we were able to just take this guy out in one shot, which was great. One less person that we have to worry about. Okay, let's see. 11 hit points. Yeah, see, this is a significantly easier fight compared to the rail nomad guys we fought at the beginning of or at the end of the first episode that I did as a test. That was out in the middle of the waste, and I kind of hunted around for a tougher fight. And you know, rail nomads with like 60 hit points and automatic weapons, you don't want to do that. This coming to the radio tower is what you need to do when you start off. Trust me on this. Let's see. Now the question is, do we do one shot at 4 to 8, or do we do a burst? Well, I really want to conserve ammo, so we are going to just do one shot. There we go. And then he doesn't have enough AP. But let's focus in on this, because I want to see if you can how many AP he'll carry over to the next turn. So he had 4. Let's see what he has next turn. Lost control of her. Okay. That reminds me, one of my subscribers, inXile. Actually, I hate even saying subscriber. He's really a contributor, because he makes great comments and observations, and typically does so after every video. So thanks a lot for that, buddy. I appreciate it. One of the things that he picked up on that I missed, there were so many changes, so it's great when I get these things in the comments so that I can make sure to cover it in the next episode, which I'm doing now, is that there is a status for control of... Yep, here it is. Rogue chance, 30%. Now, it says leadership modifier 0. The reason I didn't even look for this is because, again, there was nothing in the patch notes about changes to the leadership skill. Supposedly it's coming, as well as changes to charisma, but there was nothing in the patch notes, and maybe I just missed it. So what I will do is, since I still have my guy, Mal, here, set up as the quote-unquote leader type, you look at his attributes. I do have a 4 charisma, which is decent. And then skills-wise, I've invested in, you know, some of the charisma-based skills. So I'll go ahead and throw on some leadership skill when I level up, and then we'll test to see if this has an effect on this rogue chance. Now, it says it should. Okay, fine. And then the question is, you know, how much leadership do you need? And does it change when you add another NPC to the group? You know, I would think that it would be more difficult to control more people, right? Makes sense. So we'll see if that works out that way. Okay, back to the fight. What do we got here? 100% shot. Okay. Yeah, let's take him. And there we go. New sound effect. Okay, that's cool. Okay, again, Angela's not going to appear to gain any experience. I mean, she is, but she needs so much to level because she's already level 14. Right here, you can see the little bars going up. When they get to the top, that's when you know you have a promotion available. And a lot of people, this is easy to miss, okay? When you have a promotion, like when the little bar is glowing and you clearly have promotions available, you just click the call-in button back to base and you get your promotion, which is your level up. Alright? Let's see here. Let's loot these guys and see. Now this will be interesting. Let's see if the loot is any better. Well, we can use the ammo, so that's nice. Marbles, not so much. According to the patch notes, there was changes to the loot set, so... Okay, got a handgun, some more ammo. It's good to see the ammo. Okay, let's check to see here. Alright. What do we got over here? Safe. No, it's just a crate. Alright, so let's give that to... Let's give that to Stafford. Okay. Field Medic 1. Okay, now... Have they... Invalid target. These are back on the quick bar, which I'm a little confused by because it was... they had it set up where you clicked here, then you clicked on someone else, and then you selected the item you wanted. It looks like they've reverted back to having the individual items on the bar. I wonder if you can do it either way. Well, we'll test that when somebody gets hurt. There's no doubt in my mind that someone will get hurt. Okay, is there any more loot over here? I thought there was, but evidently not. Okay. Let's keep moving. And we will head over... Gonna head over to the cave, which is up here to our right. Actually, let's snag this. 5.56, huh? Okay, I'll take that. Anything up there? Nope. Alright. Okay, head into the cave. And this is where you start picking up clues about Ace. And there's this toad. Okay, now, the toads are kind of a pain to kill. One, they have a lot of hit points at this level, especially early on like this. And two, they will take your weapons. So you need to be kind of careful fighting these guys. I know it kind of sounds silly, but yeah, seriously, toad can jack you up, so definitely want to be careful. Okay, and I'm just spreading my guys out here a little bit. Melee person up front. And again, this is just so that I've got good firing arcs. You can take friendly fire, particularly when you're lower level and you don't have great skill yet. So, again, be mindful. Always start the fight off with the sniper. If you have... oh, let me show you this. If you have everyone highlighted, you can fire or group attack at a target. I typically do not do that. I just start the fight with the sniper. Again, I'm trying to be as frugal as I can with the ammo. Okay. That should be the bleeding effect. Looks like they've changed that as well, that icon that came up. It used to be like a little purple-blue swirly thing, kind of like a, what was it? It was like the effect from, or it looked like an energy weapon attack. So they've changed that, so that's cool. So we'll be looking for those little changes. Let's see. Okay, AP, he has 9 normally, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check. Yep, 9 action points. So he had 4 left over, if you remember from that last combat round, and it looks like it said 1 to 2 can be carried over. So 2 did get carried over. Now, why it got carried over to another combat seems odd to me. And maybe that'll change. I don't agree with that design decision. You know, I mean, obviously I'm not the developer, but I don't think that makes sense to me. I think that if you've got some extra action points carried over to the next turn, it should still be in the same combat cycle, right, against the same group. But hey, whatever. I mean, this will benefit us here. We will... Let's see. What's his chance to hit this thing? Oh, well, he hit him, so... Oh, 25%? Okay, I probably should have even tried this. Okay, and we'll move back 1. Okay, we've got 100% shot here. 32 left on the toad. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go for a burst. 98. We'll crouch, giving us 100, so we shouldn't hit our own guy. Okay. Now, if you've got anything less than 100, and you've got some of your people in between yourself and the target, don't be surprised if you end up, like, nailing your own person, so be very mindful of that. Okay, in turn. Okay, and she has 12. Wow, that's nice. You know what, I think we'll just use some of the cheaper ammo here. This range right here, which is the red circle, your target has to be completely within the red circle. So just FYI on that. If it's cut in between like this, it'll say you're out of range. Let's see. I guess we'll move all the way forward and take Take 3 shots? Yeah. And I'm doing this not because the sniper rifle could take the toad out. It would certainly help. But the 30-06 ammo is expensive, and I seem to be picking up the cheap ammo, so I might as well just use that, right? Okay. Plus, it's almost down. I should be able to finish it off with melee. There we go. Melee is particularly powerful, so if you're okay with having some of your guys exposed, I highly recommend that you have at least one melee combatant in your group. Not to mention, since strength is the base damage for melee attacks, you're probably going to need to invest in a higher strength score. The reason that's important is because of the changes to weight. You know, before it wasn't really a big issue. Not really. I mean, occasionally you'd have inventory problems, but now, I mean, look at this, 69 pounds. You know, Arlo can carry 81. I think he's got 3 strength. Stafford can carry 117 pounds because he's buff. I think he's got like a 5. You know, it just, you know, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's see. We need to equip her secondary. Okay, now, has everybody got their stuff? Let's see, how's Arlo's good on ammo, but we'll just go ahead and give that to him anyway. And this extra gun. I don't know that it really matters who we give that to right now. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's open this up. Medpacks, great. There is no healing over time. So, medpacks, you know, your medical skills are still very important. And very briefly, I'll cover that. You have Field Medic, which allows you to use consumables, and this is what you'll use the most, folks, is Field Medic. The higher your level of Field Medic increases your effectiveness of using said consumables, and certain things have a minimal. So you might pick up a really good med kit or antibiotics or what have you, and they'll have a minimal Field Medic requirement. Now, you may want to, and as I'm seeing that combat and whatnot is more difficult since the revisions, it may not be a bad idea to have a primary doctor, like I do here with Stafford, and then give someone else a backup. You know, even one level of surgeon, the other skill, which you can see here's the art of reviving critically wounded and alleviating persistent medical conditions. You could have someone else with a little bit of field medic and a little bit of surgeon as sort of like a backup in case your doctor goes down. Because right now, if your doctor goes down in combat, it's over, really. I mean, it might as well be. I mean, what are you going to do? If you lose a member of your party, you're not going to be able to continue. At least I don't think you would be able to be successful. So Field Medic covers your consumables. I get a little bit hurt, I need to get patched up. If I get a status effect, which this game has, it's very cool. Like, you can get blinded, you can get broken legs, you can get a concussion, I mean, all kinds of things, and they will affect your status. They will actually change your attributes until they're resolved. Surgeon is the skill that takes care of that. Alright, let's see here. Okay, here are the 2 repeater units that we needed. So we will take those. And a mechanical man is slumped up against oil-splattered rock. Its left leg severed at the hip. Whereabouts unknown. Okay. Okay, we've got a map showing us where the Rail Nomad's camp is. Essentially what has happened is that Ace ended up fighting a synthetic in this cave, and those are the remnants of the fight. Found a page of Ace's log book that was smeared with so much blood and oil it was illegible. If I can get the word out of my mouth. Alright, we'll head back out here. Now, the principal things that you want to do while you're still in this area. Speaking of which, another major change. The area map isn't here anymore. There used to be a little, a little compass, a little area map. I have to tell you, this change, it needed to happen because right now it is a little bit confusing because you've got the overland map that you travel on, and then you have, you know, sort of the settlements map or points of interest map. So that's a little cumbersome, but the local map, it's needed. And I've seen people say, well, the areas aren't that big and you can get lost, you can't really get lost. And I'm like, yeah, you can. Especially someone like me who's, you know, kind of an older guy and not that bright. I can get lost and do. So I need the little area map with the, at the very least, I need a compass, you know? So yeah, I think what's happening is because the devs had mentioned before that they are retooling the area map. So I hope it comes back, and I hope it comes back soon. Okay, here's the part, the leg that Ace ripped off that synthetic. Yep. Investigate strange metal leg. General Vargas will want to know about this next time we talk. Yep. Okay. Got some scrap. Got a gun. Okay, that's great. Okay, cave right here. Now, the only thing that was in this cave before was this toaster. And this is a carryover from the first game. I think the way it's being treated in Wasteland 2 is if you have toaster repair, which is a skill, or actually no, didn't they take it out? Let me double check. Did they take it out, or is it still in here? Nope, still in here. Toaster repair. Okay, so yeah, the ability to repair and maintain toasters. You know, I think this is going to end up being like essentially treasure, like a little special loot thing. So if you want to invest in the skill and do that, there's going to be special items in there. We'll see how that pans out. I haven't felt the need to do that. This doesn't seem worthwhile to me. Okay, grenade, some scrap. Now, the actual radio tower itself. Okay, let's get this set up. And best place to do this, put your short-range people up front. Like so. Where's the melee guy? Here we go. Put him like right here. Okay, you put your assault person over here. Someone that has an assault rifle. As well as your other person. Note that I'm giving them cover. Okay, and then your sniper person's going to start the fight off. Can come over here. And then you've got them in a kill box right there. Now we just need to wait for one of them to come back into view. So there's several raiders and some dogs, or there should be, unless they've changed it up on me. Which I'm fine with, actually. If they've made some changes, I'm all for it. Alright, come on, you rat bastards. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Lost control, huh? Okay. At least she didn't really do anything. Let's see. I think we'll just set for ambush. And just gonna have her reload. Oh, no, not swap weapons. Just reload, actually. Swap weapons, and we'll go on ambush with her. Ambush, if you're not familiar with that command, just right over here to the side. Ambush is similar, like in other games like XCOM, is essentially Overwatch. So if anything comes within your circle, your range, you'll automatically fire. In situations like this, like we have these dogs closing in, I don't want to leave cover, right? There's no reason for me to do that. So I'm just gonna go on ambush. Same thing here. I'm gonna go on ambush and try to draw these guys in. Now, let's see here. Single shot. He's got 11 health. Yeah, we'll fire once. Okay, and again. This guy's got 2 armor. That's why he's a little tougher. Okay. Not tough enough, though. Is that dog in range? Nope. Just out of range. So, you figure the dogs can run pretty far, but I think I can come out safely. Got this guy that would be able to take a shot at me. You know what? Actually, no. I'll just ambush. And swap weapons. Let's take this guy out over here. And now... Oh, that was a nice crit. 26 damage. You know what? Let me double check this here. So 10 to 15 damage, 91% chance to hit, a 27% chance to critical with ×2 damage. Ah, so in the patch notes, I didn't clearly understand that, but I see now. It scales, damage is scaling with her skill now. The critical chance and the critical chance damage. Okay. So maybe sniper rifles will hold up better as the game continues. We'll see. Okay, ambush shot. Another ambush shot. Okay, now we're not going to take... Well, actually we are going to take this shot. I was going to say finish him up with melee, but not really any reason to do that. Okay, 65. That's nice. It's good. Alright, let's grab everyone. Reload. And no loot on the dogs this time. That's actually a good thing in my opinion. Because before it was like a dog collar or something. It was worth like 2 scrap that you'd pick up off of them. It was just kind of annoying. Crucifix, huh? Okay. Interesting. Never seen that before. Defile, pain relievers. Okay, let's go check over here real quick. Ah, some more loot. Okay, so this is different. Yeah, you know, this is a lot of ammo actually. Like more than you would typically see. So they did say that they increased ammo drops, and it certainly appears that that's the case. At least so far. Alright, let's go over here. Splattered blood with this console is connected to the radio tower transmitter. Held together collection of wires. Okay. So that's where Ace died, I guess. Let's grab this. August 10th. Fell in with snake squeeze and sellers from Rail Nomad. Wanted ranger protection on his way to... Nice to see him share his water, but I wish the boring son of a... would shut up. Alright, well, we'll continue this in the next one, folks. I hope you liked this one. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. As always, I appreciate your comments and feedback. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Mal, and I will see you later.